And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of Ontario, Canada, the one and only Jiggy motherfucking Fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, whew, it's time right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a fresh margaritas. Let's get it right now. Rebar Show. Pose, pose, pose. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rebar Show is brought to you by the big dog, Sir Louis Cigars. Swing that big boutique dick around. What else? Star 69. 69 boys calling me right now. Human Smart. Take care of your life. Take care of your cigars. Bearded Buffalo. Look at this thing. Got the grays coming in. Accents of oil. Not even fucking greasy. Bearded Buffalo oils. Hit them up on Instagram. Woo! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only fucking Rebar Show. All right, you know what? We're here. The one and only Rebar Show. We have a guest that's coming on. I know you guys can see him right now already. No surprise. We have a guest. I want to say it's been maybe 2 years since his return of the show. We have, and I also have a question I got to spring on you right away too, guest. Ladies and gentlemen, repeat guest of the show. We have the one and only CH BIGFOOT, a.k.a. McGee, a.k.a. Brian McGee, coming out of fucking Texas. Brian McGee, what's going on, brother?
Cheers to you, brother.
And if you don't know, he knows a little bit about Crowned Heads, and he's with Crowned Heads a little bit. So what up now? What up now? What up now? And hey, I respect that Modelo coming out of Texas there. Look at that.
Yep. There we go.
Look at that shit. I saw it. So what I forgot to tell you was, what I forgot to ask you was, do you mind giving a little disclaimer? But give it the way I would give a disclaimer. You know what I mean?
All right.
For the show, for the respect of the show, the respect of the sponsors, shit like that. You know what I mean? Give the disclaimer. Do you mind?
What's the disclaimer?
Well, I'll say it if you don't want to say it. I mean, you just got to say, like, just give me your, like, classic disclaimer.
What is it? Well, I mean, say it and then I'll repeat it.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, anything that comes out of my mouth, Brian's mouth, is not affiliated with any of the sponsors of the show. But, I mean, at the end of the day,
we're just going to do what we do. The sponsors know that, and they're okay with it. We're just not talking for them, correct?
It's consensual.
Consensual. Very consensual.
It is very consensual. It's what we do here, and the sponsors of the show, it's not reflective, but if it is, it's consensual. And,
right.
You know what? We're just going to do what we're going to do, and we're going to do it Rebar style.
Rebar. Perfect.
Thank you. See, that was definitely a question I meant to ask you before the show, and I was like, fuck. Let me see if I can just try to work it in now. But you know what? Now we're double disclaimered, so
I think we're covered.
We are definitely, what we say is definitely not affiliated with any of the sponsors of the show.
The show has been vaccinated. We're good.
We are fully fucking vaxxed, Trudeau, if you're listening. Trudeau, but my wife isn't. Get her. Get her. I can travel and she can't right now. What the fuck's going on? This sucks. My in-laws are in fucking Florida playing golf every day, 2 times a day, and I can't go there.
Ugh.
Well, I can't go there without my wife, right? I mean, I don't want to hang out with the in-laws for a fucking...
Yeah, what's the use of that?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, CH BIGFOOT. The CH stands for Crowned fucking Heads. Brother, it's easily been 2 years, man. It's been 2
good
years.
To be back on, and it's been
2 years, 3 co-hosts. What's going on, man? What's going on? Dude,
I survived the Texas winter, as you can tell. We're back to 65, 70-degree weather. And
jealous of your fence and your lawn.
And we're now looking forward to
and your barbecue.
Tornado weather. That's the next evolution before the heat comes.
How bad is bad there for tornadoes?
It's they're always going to happen. You just don't know where. the very famous. I want to say 1995. I will have to check my dates. But one of the local news stations here in Dallas has at that time had a camera mounted to the top of a high rise in Fort Worth, and it put this news channel on the map. A tornado came down right on that building, and right that camera caught everything. So it's gone through Dallas, it's gone through Fort Worth, it's gone through all the little towns in between. It's just it's gonna happen. It's just where is it gonna land?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I noticed there's chimneys in your background.
Yeah,
You guys have a chimney?
I do.
Really?
Yeah,
See, where I live, we could use a chimney literally like probably 5 months out of the year.
right.
And I always think it's crazy, but do I want one for my garage? 100%. How often do you use that wood stove? Or yeah, the wood stove, the chimney.
The chimney. It's so I have gas. I don't. It's not a wood burning
Okay,
fireplace.
okay. So
I've
those
got
guys
the
might be
fake
gas too.
logs. Now, growing up, the house I grew up in, we had a wood burning fireplace, and my dad put one of those big black stoves on it. So we would use that to heat the house in the wintertime when it did get cold. You know, the 1 month
Dude, that
a
was my
year in Texas
childhood,
when it gets
man.
really cold.
That was my childhood. Is those things piping?
Yeah. Oh man,
Those things
you
piping,
could
dude. You
cook
wake
on it.
up, you're like, fuck, it's so fucking hot.
It got hot. Rest of the house was cold, but the living room was on fire.
I'm telling you, the way our house was, my buddy's parents. You know, you go for a sleepover and you're like, fuck, I don't want to stay the night at this guy's house. His parents keep that fucking thing fucking cranking,
Right.
right? And then you just wake up and you're like, everything's so dry. Your hair is just like an icicle. It's everything's just so
You definitely
brittle.
need a humidifier going.
But there's no other heat fucking like it.
No. It
No other heat.
works.
Like I've been, probably the past year, I've been debating wood stove out here or pellet stove, right? Pellets,
Oh yeah.
whatever. I'm looking at what it cost me to heat this in a month versus, when am I going to start seeing that back? And I mean, the wood stove is just amazing in general because you can make it however fucking hot you want to make it and however quick you want to make it, right? I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I'm not using this place less and less, but I'm frequenting out here a little bit less. But I'm like, but it is cheaper essentially, and it's cool just to have that glass door on it and see a fire.
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
But now I'm taking up probably a fucking 6 foot area in here.
Yeah, I guess the easy way would be to get one of those lamps that screw onto a propane tank.
So I got one over there for the
Okay.
really cold days. I'll come out here. I'll fire that bad boy up. I'll have my morning coffee out here. I'll have a cigar. I'll have my vape pen. I'll go in the house, have a shower, come back out here, shut it off, turn the heaters on, and it's fucking 75 degrees out here. It works quick, but I mean, I'm a young guy at 36 years old, about to be 37 in a month and a half. And I like fire still.
Yeah.
I like fire.
There's nothing better than building your own fire.
I'm a charcoal barbecue guy, and I got a pellet.
I've got a charcoal, a pellet, and a stick burner. So I got them all.
Fuck. When you get that charcoal going, you're out there, you cook a solid dinner on that, you walk in the house, how do you feel?
Oh, there's nothing like it.
Dude, I'm walking around like this. My wife's like, your jacket smells. I rip it off. I may spray myself with some Axe, and she's just like, oh my God. She's basically throwing herself at me just because I'm like, you're fucking primitive with your weapon.
No,
this
circular I have, I can reverse sear on it. I can set the vents and have it hover at 250, put a big ass steak on it, and then when it's ready, pull the steak off, open up the vents, and it'll get over 900 degrees. And I can sear on that bad boy. And it's, I don't understand how people use gas. I mean, to each their own, but man, I am primitive when it comes to cooking, man. Give me fire. Give me real fire.
So on my pellet grill, hey, heads up right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a BBQ episode.
Yeah.
A grilling episode. So my wife got a pellet grill at Home Depot on sale pretty cheap. It's got all the smoking features and everything. Okay, cool. You know what? She's a propane classic girl. I just
Right.
put it on, cook it, take it off. She's slowly she hates anything ice. She hates anything smoked. Okay, I get it, but you know what? Yeah, I like smoking foods. I like a nice steak on charcoal. I was like, you know what? Pellet grill. I have a big cast iron fucking
Perfect.
tray now. I was like, you know what? This on the pellet grill, some oil, chop it, hit that. Get that motherfucker to 600, 700. Based. Dude, and she's like, this steak's amazing.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I was like, okay, well, this was done on a pellet grill. And I could do 10 times better on the charcoal grill. She's summertime, middle of summertime. That's my barbecue in season. You sit outside, it's already hot. You don't care about hovering over a grill.
Right.
Dude, she'll bust out a 12-pack of hot dogs, and she's like, this is what the fuck we're having.
Let's fire it up.
This is what the fuck we're having. All right, let's get into what we're smoking, what we're drinking. Brian, what are you smoking? We already know what you're drinking, but tell us anyways. You may have switched it
I
up.
had the Modelo beer, and I smoking the Crown Heads Mil Diaz, the Edmundo. And I've got a Crown Heads. What do I have here? The Four Kicks Capa Especial on deck.
We're rolling 2 cigars deep. We're not fucking around. Look at that.
I came prepared. I know how we roll on this show. And
This is not Brian's first time here.
My 2 German Shepherds out here, Heidi and Dallas, they're going to keep me company. So you'll hear them. They'll be barking every once in a while.
Hey, you know how bad I want dogs, big dogs, guard dogs, just, in general, just dogs? So fucking hard. Look at these things. I got to show my wife these. Oh, they're always running around just doing this. Yeah, they just want to fucking chill there and protect you. The Rebar Show has a lot of haters.
Right.
I mean, everybody's got a lot of haters. And listen, you got haters. People want to bite your ass. People want to get on your case. People just want to ride you to hate you. Look what's happening to fucking Dave Portnoy, Barstool Sports, Joe Rogan right now.
Oh my God.
All this shit that's happening right now. The cancel culture. Listen, when you're looking to cancel the cancel culture, you guys got to hit up my boy, robertglick.com. Hit him up. Fully, my big Long Island dude, fully licensed. This guy will take care of you. You know what? And he's also in the cigar game too. Hit him up, robertglick.com. Use promo code REBAR. Hey, you're going to save some money on some legal advice. You're going to save some money on a legal case. robertglick.com. Hit him up. And you got to fight for the right to party and just to have your freedom.
Right, exactly. Too many people want to take it away from you right now.
Oh, Brian, you asked, what am I smoking? What am I drinking?
What are you smoking?
Well, I just lit up the Edición Limitada.
Magical. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, sorry, I have totally fallen in love with this blend.
So this is my first time having it. I've had the Mil Diaz before, and it was in Corona size, I want to say.
Yeah, Corona Gorda. Yep.
And I was like, okay. I think I
had the limited edition that we did do a limited true Corona size in it.
Yes. So I lied. I had that box. And I actually smoked it on an episode. I smoked it on an episode with the co-host, Herfed. So I have had it before, and I bought it in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Canada had it, and I mean, dude, it wasn't outrageously priced. So I bought it, and I smoked it, and I was like, fuck, it's good. So here's my Crown Heads relationship that they don't have with me, but I have it with them. Imperiosa, I'll smoke that to the day I fucking die. La Creme, I'll smoke that to the day I fucking die. Las Calaveras, 2014. Ugh. Love it. I've had a bunch of other Las Calaveras. I've smoked but those are just like the holy. Every time I smoke it, man, it's like, I'm just fucking busting a nut in my pants in the cigar lounge, smoking it for no reason. And I've always, I don't know what it is, but I set the bar to that anytime I have something. And I'm just like, oh god damn. But
Well, every time I request as a rep, you get your road stock for the month, and La Imperiosa is always a request for me. I've loved that cigar since the day we released it, and it's in my daily rotation. It's I don't know what it is about that blend, but it hits my palate on all cylinders, man. I love that cigar.
it's it's whenever you want to smoke it, whatever you want to pair with. You're gonna do it with the coffee, okay, boom, you're gonna get some strength. You're gonna do it with the bourbon, okay, you're gonna get the sweetness. It's yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's one of those cigars. Just like that's a good fucking cigar.
Yep. Yep.
And you know what? At the end of the day, you get that in any fucking state, any place in North America, reasonably priced cigar.
Yes.
And I mean, yeah, like that. I hear New York bitching, crying about their cigar prices. Dude, they're high, but they're high other places too. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. I mean, New York, Minnesota is still really high. Of course, California.
Canada,
What?
Canada.
So here's something for you. When I don't cover Colorado anymore, um, actually back when I was with Toronto, when I covered Colorado, cigar tax in Colorado is 40%. When I was there last time, tax on weed is 20%.
Well, you can't smoke a cigar and fuck up a bunch of things,
Right. Right.
right? I mean, because like he went out and smoked a cigar on his lunch break and did his job good when he came back, but he went out and he smoked a fucking 5 minute cigar if that was weed, and he
Right.
fucked up everything.
Everything.
Right? Let's take you tax more what most people don't afford or don't do or can't afford, right?
Right.
That's been
Yeah.
the crazy thing. So I come from Canada, everything's taxed as shit. Everything, right? Everything we're everything is a government cap, right? And everything government controls everything. I'm fortunate enough to live close enough to the border where I can get other things elsewhere, right?
Right.
Dude, weed here, they fucking give it away. Oh, this is your fifth order. Here's this for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is, and it's like that, North American wide, where it's just like, oh well, it's weed. Oh well, it's weed. It's like I'm not against weed. I'm not for weed. I could survive without it. I don't care. Do I indulge in it? Yeah, 100% I indulge in it. It's legal here. I fucked around with it when I was a kid, when it was illegal, and then I stopped for a shit ton of years. I have vape pens. I have fucking weed drinks. I have fucking weed edibles. I have weed cookies. I have probably 20 different kinds of weed here. I haven't touched some of it in fucking weeks.
Right.
I'm going to survive. And that's what people want, what they can't have.
Exactly right.
And that's
It's like
literally,
everybody in Buffalo is trying to get into Canada to get Cubans.
yep,
It's the same.
exactly.
It's the same thing. Same thing.
And the crazier thing is, I don't want to shout out a previous sponsor here, but I mean, anybody in the United States, if they want Cubans, you guys could hit up my boy on Instagram at Puro Haven and just get your Cubans there for half the price of what they cost in Canada.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
been so I want to say I have volunteered at a cigar shop in Niagara Falls, Canada, for a year. I volunteered there. I did my community service, and dude, these people would just pour in here, and they'd be like, "Oh, let me get a Cuban cigar." So you show them a Cuban humidor, you open it up, and they're like blown away by the prices. They're like, "All right, I'll just get three." They grab
Yeah.
three, and they're like, "Oh, but that's a Cohiba ashtray. I'll get that." And you're like, "But it's more than the three cigars you bought." They got no problem. But it's an ashtray. I'm always gonna have it.
Right.
All right, dude, man. Yeah, hey, I,
Is that a
I,
$300 Cohiba cutter? Oh, I'll take that.
yeah, and dude, steady. You see, they come in there, be like, "I got $300 to spend on Cubans. This is what I want Bahiques," and I'm like, "But you get two and a half.
Yeah. Right.
You
Right.
get two and a half right now." They're like, "What do you mean a half?" And I'm like, "I'll smoke the first half because I'm gonna get it for free, and then I'll just give you. You let me know what you want to smoke." They're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And they're like, and then you show them. But the crazy thing is with Cuban cigars, I mean, it's not even crazy. It's like that with any region of cigars. You have your upper echelon of cigars, and then you have your lower or non-echelon of cigars. You
Right.
can
Right.
get a Cuban for $80. You can get a Cuban for fucking $9.99.
Exactly.
right?
They got a range of product just like all the non-Cubans do. And the part of the problem I think is as far as pricing. Obviously, Canada has is it Montreal that has the double tobacco tax? Who had the World's
I
Fair?
think
Was
it's
it Montreal?
Ontario.
Okay, one of them
It
has.
might be Ontario. I mean, nobody buys cigars from Montreal because nobody can understand them. They're French.
Right. But
No,
you
no
got
disrespect to the French people.
and it's like this in Europe too. Not only that places that have high tobacco tax, but as a sales rep, I can't go into Canada and go store to store and sell cigars. I sell to distributors who turn around
So,
and sell to
so
the
Canada
stores.
is like that too. Canada does
Yeah,
have.
Canada
So
is like that, and that jacks the price up as well.
I remember when the owner of the shop is like, "Hey, this is so and so from the distributors." Right? Sorry, I don't. I always have distributors.
Right.
That fucking word fucks with my mouth. And I was like, "Oh, sick!" Like I'm like, "Dude, what do you distribute?" He's like, "Opus X, Drew Estate, Tatawahe," and I'm like, "What?"
Yep.
And I was like, "How? Like that? Physically, that's impossible. Like that is a fucking like you can't do that." You're like, "I don't give a fuck if you don't buy these brands, but buy these other 10."
Right. Exactly.
But how could like even if you're a distributor for two brands, you physically it's you go to buy a car, you don't have enough money. We'll send you to a used car sales lot where there's every fucking make and model. What is it that you're selling?
Yeah, they're the ones that have to go door to door to make all the sales calls. So that's why there's no reps in Europe and in Canada. The distributor is technically your rep, is your sales rep for all the
And
brands that they're trying to push on you.
dude, I've met a couple of these guys, and I'm like, well, what do you smoke? And they're like, well, I smoke this, I smoke this, I even smoke pipe, and I'm like, dude, you're fucking high.
Yeah,
Like, dude, they're like, I like this brand, and I'm like, dude, you're fucked. Like, how are
yeah,
you pushing this brand? Like, do you know what I mean? And not even to be prejudiced, but I mean, it's just there's a couple brands we have in Canada that are just, dude, they're fucking obsolete. I'm they're like, well, I get a check from these two companies and from this company, from this company. I'm
yep.
like, it's a fucking pyramid scheme,
It's exactly what it is. Yep.
and it's just like how and you talk to some of these guys. I'm like, how did you get this job? Well, I went to college for business marketing, and then I did this, and I took a bachelor's in this, and then I did this, and I'm like, how the fuck are you trying to? I don't want to. I'm not experienced by any means, but I have over 1,000 cigars at home. I probably smoke 150 to 300 cigars a year. How are you trying to sell me this in Canada, where literally I have the fucking only bar, I have the only craft beer place in fucking Ontario? How are you trying to sell me this? And they're like, well, smoke this. It's good for the winter. And I go, why don't smoke cigars outside? It's
Yeah, it's
it's
a
fucking
totally
mind
different
blowing.
game. It's a totally
And,
different game.
and it's just I fucking capitalism at its finest, right?
Right.
Essentially. And
Yeah, the trade shows like the big one in Germany. You go there to meet with distributors. You're not there to meet the owners of the cigar shops. You're there to network with the distributors, hopefully hoping that they'll pick up your brand and get you into stores. That's your only hope.
yeah, I mean, it's just fuck. I mean, it's Fugazi propaganda, and
Exactly.
yeah, I mean that's as political as I want to go,
Right.
and I went pretty fucking deep.
Yeah.
What do you think is every company has their like super high up cigar, and then every company has their super like, dude, this is for everybody. This is for you. What do you think with crowned heads? Not to make it just all about crowned heads. This is supposed to be a fucking grilling episode. But like, what do you think? What are you pushing towards that demographic?
So for what we would consider our, you know, inexpensive line, or I hate to say bargain line because it's such a good cigar, but Juarez, price point wise, is our least
Phenomenal.
expensive cigar. But it's amazing. San Andreas wrapper.
Yeah.
A lot of flavor there. And then, of course, Los Calaveras, our limited edition, is going to be our high end. And then, of course, actually, core line wise, our most expensive cigar right now is La Coalition that Drew Estate makes for us. And in the
So
U.S.
fucking
and Texas, it's $10.25 to $14.50, depending on the size of cigar that you buy. Whereas Juarez
yeah.
is in
Oh,
that
dude,
6.5 to 7.5.
I mean, I'm grabbing Crown Heads. I'm at Smoking Joe's up in fucking Sanborn, New York. And I mean, Joe's a good buddy of mine. He's got all the Crown Heads. It's you can't imagine somebody gives you a 5-pack, and that's how I imagine it when I'm looking at Crown Heads, and I'm like, they're in a bad one here. You know,
Right.
you're not like, oh fuck, I bought this one by accident. I fucking hate this. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
we typically
dude, truly, like legit, it's fucking ridiculous. And I mean, I've had a company sponsor me, and then do all that fucking jazz and that dance, and it's just no, like yeah, like there's whatever my profile is you ain't gonna
we
be
definitely
finding
have
yourself in the crowd.
cigars that's you could try everything we make. You're not going to like all of them, but we're going to have several that's going to hit your palate. And our sweet spot is in that $8 to $12 price point. That's what we don't play in the super premium area. Even Las Calaveras is $12 to $14 for a limited edition.
It's not your
So
typical edition limitada shit,
right,
but it is.
it is, but we don't play in that
Yeah.
higher price point area.
um what's your all-time favorite size, favorite cigar from Crown Heads?
Man. So for
So
the
you gotta go, you gotta elaborate. I gotta take a piss quick.
all right,
I'll be 2 minutes tops.
you want me to? All right. So originally, when I started smoking cigars, 6x52 was the perfect size for me. Love the Toro, but as I smoked more, got more experience, Corona Gorda, Coronas, Lonsdales, Lanceros, the smaller ring gauge cigars are what really do it for me. Corona Gorda is typically my favorite size. Man, to pick an all-time favorite, it probably still is the 2016 TAA Lost Angel. Angel's Anvil. Broadleaf Maduro wrapper, all Nicaraguan filler and binder made at the EPC factory. That's probably still my all-time favorite Crown Heads. Mil Diaz is quickly ramping up to be the number one.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I apparently I didn't smoke any Mil Diaz, but then I've smoked three because recollection. Uh Milder cigar, but flavorful cigar, which is my first cigar of the day. You know what I mean? I've been fucking pussyfooting around out here, drinks. Yeah, just carry it on. Great cigar, great burn. Um, I love the second band slab.
Yeah,
You
it's got
have
that.
to respect the fuck out of a second band slap. That's a fucking dude. That's hey.
It's got that classic Cuban LE little second band slap to it.
You know what, dude? Look at it. Look like just bam. You know what? I'm busting your fucking face. Fuck you. Dude, I love the fuck out of that. Dude, it's hey. I'll be honest. There ain't no crown heads that I don't fucking like. And John or Brian, if you're listening, hey, wink, wink. Promo code Rebar. I'm just saying. No.
Hey, I gave some insight to Big Mooch, so we're gonna make that happen for you.
You put Big Mooch in charge.
I gave him some insight to how to get because he said he's been talking with John and John's been telling him when he could do it. And you
All
guys,
right.
if you guys
All
can
right.
make
All right.
time
All
and
right. All right.
make time for him in May, make time for him during the day because he doesn't smoke at home. He only smokes when he's at the office.
You know what?
And
I gotta give the credit where credit's due. Big Mooch. He's the head of public relations. He's also the head of personal relations. He's also the talent scout. He's the public rapist too. I mean, it's just PR. He's a PR guy. You know, that's
All
a
things PR.
conglomerate of a cloud, and just hey, he's doing his shit. He's getting guests. So I always tell him to get. I'm like, I've already had them on the show, and I'm like, I can talk to them. And then I was like, fuck, I don't have Brian's number. I was like, fuck sakes, I don't have Brian's number, and I was like, text J Dub, but J Dub's gonna take a week to get back to me, right?
Right.
I was like, all right, go, and I'm like,
He's too busy taking pictures.
So I've been off social media for probably since we did the last fucking episode. Just said, fuck it. You know, to be honest, I have no business there. In all reality, I literally have no business there. I'm like somebody that makes really funny memes, people that make really funny memes for me.
Right.
But a very select audience gets it. So, you know what? All of the guys that make the memes, shout out to Tim, shout out to Nick. I chirped one of them last episode for the whole fucking college education thing. Indirectly. And I'm fucking making up for it now, Nick. You overeducated son of a gun. Hey, I have no business there. I definitely have no business creating these fucking hilarious things that fucking kill me. You know what I mean? And dude, these guys share it with me, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm dying. I'm trying not to share it with everybody else I talk to, because I was like, fuck, this shit's gotta hit. It's gotta hit the internet first. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Mooch, Jersey Nick, Tim MC, my Buffalo boy. You know, shout out to all the sponsors, just all that shit, man. Hey, it's been a fucking fun ride. It's been a hell of a ride, and hey, all we're doing is we got our Joel Osteen on right now. We're just trying to group everybody in. You know, that's my Texas reference.
Let me just say this, man. You can do what they do, but they can't do what you do.
That's why they're like.
That's why it's the motherfucking rebar.
That's why we're like a weird ass gay couple. I'm like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? They're like we got like a TLC show going where it's just a bunch of gay husbands.
Look, man, you could sit there and do, I'm getting notes of white pepper and oatmeal. You can do that if you wanted to, but they can't do what you do and not be authentic
I
about it.
want to, but I mean, we had this good conversation pre-show, you know, in the green room, and I'm like, fuck, did my fucking wife give me COVID? Did she not know she had COVID? You know, and then I think I'm a big, and so is she. You know what I mean? Where we overthink everything, but I think she overthunk. Maybe she had COVID when she actually did, and then I'm just like, this guy have COVID? I don't know. Like I wake up hungover, and I know why I can't taste anything.
Right.
And then I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I didn't drink that much, but did I? And I'm like, I can't taste nothing.
Yeah, this is actually I think my fourth cigar since January 7th. Because COVID took me down. I had no desire to even try to smoke a cigar, and I just this week I've actually felt like I could start smoking again.
I gotta be honest. I didn't get COVID, or at least that I knew about, and I think we smoked the same amount of cigars.
Yeah.
Not in. I mean, what would you? I mean, it's. Would you get it again if it meant preventing something, or would you? It's. I mean, it's a fucking tricky question.
Yeah, look, man, it was like we talked about earlier. There was parts during it I was scared. So yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can not to get it again. That's something I don't want to go through again. It was brutal.
I watched this shit, and I mean, you know, knock on wood right now. The Joe Rogan show is the least creditable thing. Drop a couple N words, and then, you know what I mean. COVID is scared of Texas.
Yeah.
Just
Well, we got Chuck Norris.
COVID's scared of Florida. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what you guys have done, what Florida's done. If you watch anywhere in North America right now, what's been happening, they're like, all right, dude, governors, they're like, all right, fuck it, open it up. Fuck it. We've hid people for fucking 2 years.
Oh, dude, I've my territory. So I do Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. For the first part of it, Louisiana was shut down. Obviously everybody shut down, but parts of Texas was, if you owned a cigar shop, you could go in and do curbside service, keep an eye on your inventory, check things, make sure your shop was okay. If people wanted to buy cigars, you could go and ship them, or they could pull up and you could deliver it outside curbside to their car. But some parts of Dallas, owners were not allowed to even go to their store. The officers of Dallas went to businesses and put mandates on their doors saying that you are not allowed in this shop until further notice. So I had owners that were not even allowed to go into their store during this time. So it was from one end of the spectrum to the other throughout my entire territory, and it was just trying to keep track of that was a pain in the ass. Who can I call to see if they need cigar? Oh wait, they've been locked down this whole time. Can't call
Yeah,
them.
they don't even know if these motherfuckers. The
And
crazy
then
kid
there
is,
was some stores that didn't change a thing that they've been doing. They were open 100%, no mask, people coming in and out like nothing was going on, all the
yeah,
way to the other side
and
where people weren't even allowed in their store.
they're like, I need a heavy cigar right now. I think I got COVID.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can taste this stuff.
Dude, then you got the people in Alabama. They're like, me and my sister need a fucking It's a Boy cigar. You know, how the fuck you locking up these fucking people when they're already fucking that accused of fucking incest? Then you're locking them up with their fucking family. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? You
Yeah,
got a
it's
fucking
been.
fifth generation COVID baby now.
And then of course the supply chain issues. So for us as a company, of course, they pulled us all off the road, and we started doing Zoom calls every day, company wide. There's only 8 of us,
I wasn't
and
invited.
I remember Mike Condor, or one of our owners, was just like, this will be, 3-4 weeks, we'll be back to normal. And then it was, 6 months later, we're still doing Zoom calls, trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do. And then it was, we're not traveling because we don't have cigars to sell, so we need to keep. It's not a COVID thing anymore. It's we got to keep expenses down because we don't know what products coming in because the factories have been shut down for 5 months.
Yeah, everybody got it, or
Yeah,
it was spread everywhere.
yeah. So
Essentially,
it's been the past 2 years has been insane. But I've been up both years. It's been record setting sales during this whole time. So people started working from home, so they work out in their patio and they smoke more cigars. They're not driving to
yeah,
work, so they're not buying gas. They're not spending money on lunch, going out to lunch every day. So their cigar budget got bigger, and they buying more cigars and smoking at home while they're working.
dude, I said this on the show a couple times before. They had me try to work at home for fucking 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and I was like, all right. But I had to do conference calls and answer fucking questions on the phone, which my job, it's fucking, you can't explain it over a phone.
Right.
So I do these conference calls, and I'm just there. I'm early. You know what I mean? If you're 10 minutes early, you're late, and that's the way I am for everything. Every day for everything. And so I'm there first. My boss is there second, and he's like, "Did you just crack a beer?" I go, "Yeah, I did." He goes, "You lighting up a cigar right now?" I go, "Yeah, I am." He goes, "Dude, it's 11 a.m." And I go, "Yeah, so what?" I go, "It's my second cigar, and my third drink." And he's like, "Really?" And I go, "Dude, you got me fucking sitting here working from fucking home. What do you think?" He said, "You in your garage?" I go, "Yeah." And he's seen my fucking garage. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Dude, this is you come down and work in my office too if you want. You can travel anywhere
Yeah,
you want
I
for
got a
work.
chair right here. Come on.
You're fucking an hour and a half away from me. You can come down here and work too. Fuck, I don't give a fuck if you sleep on my couch. you know. He's like, "God damn." The fucking guy comes to too to make it even worse, and he goes, "Yeah, hey, saw the last episode with that scotch." And I'm like, "Fuck, really?" Like, try to hold my tongue, but there's a couple people I know, and I'm just like, "Fuck, really?" And certain people see certain shit, and I'm just like, why?
Right.
And there's like, "Oh, what are you going to have? You're gonna go have this scotch?" And I'm like, "No, I bought, you know." How do you tell me you didn't buy? You bought two extra fucking bottles of that different shit on it, and it's just fucking. Hey, can I get a cigar? Can I get a cigar? Can I get a
Right.
cigar? Who do you think with that sort of thing? You know what I mean? I'm a cigar guy in my workplace. There's a couple other people, but I mean, they get cigars off they get cigars off them. Who do you not to? I'm trying to phrase that lightly. who's that one person that's like, hey, mind if I get a cigar? Like a dad cigar, you know what I mean?
Right.
My old man's like, hey, you mind if I slide by and get a cigar? I'm like, yeah.
That's what my dad used to do. He would bum cigars off of me. He would smoke maybe one a week, but he would sit on his back patio, smoke half of it, let it burn out, put it in his desk drawer, and
Yeah.
then finish it the next day.
Yeah. Dude, my dad's retirement cigar was legit $100 cigar. And I go, you want to smoke it here with me right now? I'll smoke a cigar too. He don't drink, so I bought him a nice, like a bunch of boutique pop for him to
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Had espresso, I had coffee, everything ready. He's like, no. I'll sit here and I'll have a butt. And then I gotta go. He was still working for a couple of days before he retired before the new year, right? And I'm sitting down here like this. I got everything. I'm like, fuck, all right, Dad. I'll smoke it later. I'll just smoke it while I'm driving. But dude, that's what he does. He goes, yeah, finally finished that cigar, and it's a month later. Every time you talk to him, he's fucking smoking it.
Right.
And he goes, and I've taken him to a lounge before, in Buffalo, where a certain person we're gonna bring up goes all the time. I've talked to him. I take him there and I go, pick a cigar you want to like. He picked the Ashton. It was like the fucking Sunset Eclipse or something the one year, and it was like a top fucking 5 cigar. I was like, all right. And I showed the magazine when we get home. This is on me, Dad. You taking care of me long enough. I'll take care of you. Show him the magazine. He's like, are you kidding me? Blah 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 blah. And he's like, I smoked the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, but we had fucking unlimited coffee and espresso at the lounge. Like, not a big deal. And he just, dude, I give him a $1 cigar, or I give him a fucking 50-cent cigar from the streets of Cuba. It's a good cigar. You give him a
Right.
fucking $30 cigar, it's a good cigar.
Doesn't know any better.
And yeah, he don't know any better. He doesn't want to know any better.
Right.
And
sometimes that's awesome. Sometimes that's awesome when you can just grab a cigar and smoke it just to smoke it. You're not
susceptible.
Exactly. You're not worried about the band. You're not worried about who made it or what factory or what country or whatever. None of that shit. You're just enjoying a cigar because it's a cigar. My dad passed away about 6 years ago, and growing up in my household, smoking was from don't ever let me catch you with cigarettes. Don't ever catch you with anything. And then I got out of the Marine Corps, and I remember when I got out of IT and I got in the cigar business, I'm like, how the hell am I going to tell my dad and my mom that I'm working for a cigar company selling cigars?
Yeah.
And I told my dad, he's like, really, cigars, huh? He goes, so his curiosity just, well, what's it like? What about that? And we went on a family vacation. We went on a cruise, and one of the stops was Saint Martin. We walked into a cigar shop there, got a couple of Cubans, and we sat on the beach, drank beer, and smoked cigars. And it was one of the greatest memories of my life, just hanging out with my dad, smoking a cigar, because we were just smoking cigars to hang out with each other. There was nothing about what flavors are you getting, or how is it hard?
There's no politics, there's no flavors, there's fucking nothing involved. It's just, it's family. It's just, what people want to call brothers, just, enjoying something.
Exactly right.
People enjoying life.
That's it. That is it 100% right there.
And I saw it on fucking something stupid on fucking YouTube, and it was being a student of life.
Yep.
Your dad was a greater student of life than you were, right?
Yes, 100%.
What did he teach you?
Man, he taught me the things he taught me were, I got my work ethic from him. And then it was about enjoying life, but not worrying about what other people thought about what you were doing, and not worrying about, God, am I wearing the right brand of clothes or whatever. It was just about, buying what you need, not what you want. And the one thing growing up with my dad was very successful at what he did. We never needed anything. We always wanted stuff, but we never needed a thing growing up. And I was very blessed. And I got, got a lot of life lessons from him. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, man. You got kids of your own?
I got a daughter that's just turned 27.
So what do you, dude? You're a life learner now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Now I'm trying to pass
you're
on the
that
same thing.
you're that big dog in the university teaching everybody right now, right?
Right, exactly right. Well,
And
I'm old man now. I'm
she was how
53.
old?
So
How old's your daughter?
27.
Oh, so she's 27 now. So I mean, she's ready to take the fucking world by the asshole, and she's yeah, she's right.
She's slowly getting out of that I know everything phase. So that I'm glad to be seeing that.
And you know what? I probably got out of that phase probably, fuck, to be honest, probably 3-4 years ago, and I'm about to be 37.
Yep.
I'm still
Yep.
36. And
I went through the same thing. There was nothing my dad could tell me. Dad, I know.
dude, I was my dad's biggest enemy till I bought my own house and I fucking got married.
Exactly right.
Dude, and then, I moved down to town maybe 30, 40 minutes, and he'd be like, hey, I'll come over and have a coffee. And, he'd spit his work stuff to me, and I'd spit my work stuff at him. I had his resolutions. He had my resolutions. But it's, hey, dude, student of life, man. Student of fucking just life. Yeah.
Same for me. I bought my first house, and then my daughter was born. And my dad and I had this place, Joe's Coffee, here local Irving. We'd go there every Saturday. Every Saturday we'd go there for breakfast. And it's just like that. Just back and forth. And then I would just pray that he would pay at the end.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll get it, but fuck, you're gonna set me back fucking a little bit. And that was, yeah, dude. Me and my old man didn't go to a cigar shop till I was probably in my house for fucking 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'll get this. Me and him will go to Home Depot because he needs something and I need fucking 10 things. And I'm like, I'm there on a mission. He's like, oh, I want this. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to pay for whatever the fuck. And then at the end of the day, he's like, hey, what's that over there? And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why? Like, yeah, dude. Student of life, man. Student of life.
Yep.
It's been a pressing question in myself. I've been reminiscing about my grade 3 to probably grade 9 days. And I'm going to call it by the non-PC name, the WWF. And everything before that. You know what I mean? Just all the old circuits that they used to run with wrestling. Just, the fucking heyday. And I mean, the best of it I remember is, the latest I remember of it is the fucking D-Generation X. Just the suck it.
Yep.
The original, like, Rage Against the Machine / just that, that progressive movement. I'm a big wrestler guy. I'm a fucking wrestler guy.
Well, look, I'm older than you. So I grew up, I was born in Florida, moved to the Dallas area when I was 6 in 1976. So I grew up going to WCCW, World Class Championship Wrestling at the Dallas Sportatorium. And it was the Von Erichs, Gentleman Chris Adams, Ric Flair, King Kong Bundy, Kabuki, Junkyard Dog. You name it. They would all come through.
These guys are legends. They're all Hall of Famers.
Oh, they're all Hall of Famers. And that's what I grew up on. So this is before WWF even, or WCW even formed. This is before Sting. This is before all those guys.
There was... my wife's...
That's when I thought it was real.
My wife's more the wrestling buff than I am. So what they used to have is it was just a rolling, not circus, but just a rolling circuit of wrestling. And
it was all regional.
Every sort of region just had their own league.
Yep. Ric Flair would come to Dallas and he would lose the belt to the Von Erichs. And then the next week, the Von Erichs would go somewhere else and lose it to Ric Flair. And then they would go somewhere else. Yeah, it was all regional. It was all regional.
It was a rolling... I don't want to call it a carnival, but it was a fucking carnival.
Yeah. Oh, the Thunderbirds. Oh my God, there's so many.
It's literally legit, like the original carnival, and the original. Hey, the festival's coming to town. Like, go there for the or not the roller coaster, but they'll go there for the Ferris wheel. Hey, and there's wrestling there too.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry, I interrupted. Go.
Yeah, no, but I grew up on that stuff. So and then WCW hit, and then of course WWF, WWE. I've been into wrestling, not so much lately, but man, I grew up on that stuff.
Who was your favorite wrestler in your
It was
prime versus who was your favorite wrestler before you stopped watching?
so it was always the Von Erichs, Fritz Von Erich or Kevin Von Erich, Kerry Von, any of the Von Erichs, and that obviously this was back before all these elaborate finishing moves. It was the Von Erichs had the iron claw. They literally just grabbed your face and squeezed it until you submitted, right?
Dude, that sucks even nowadays. That
Yeah,
sucks.
and Ric Flair had the figure four. So I mean, it was nothing elaborate.
That doesn't hurt.
They knew how to sell
That
it.
doesn't hurt.
They knew how to sell it, and
Probably.
probably
At the end of the day, the pain for gain. I mean, dude, the iron claw, that shit sucks having that on your face. Figure four, not so much. Okay, the crazy thing about the figure fours, it's literally reversible to the same thing.
right.
But it's just, fuck. I mean, dude, I'm fucking reminiscing now. Let alone you. Where should you see people? They've been in 5 figure four. No, it's the same fucking position. Just this guy's applying it. This guy's not. Each of them probably hurts the same person the same amount.
I'm blanking on the guy's name. The Warrior. Was it the Warrior that had the face paint?
I don't mean to.
There you go.
Fucking Ultimate Warrior. Dude, my beard.
Ultimate Warrior.
Fucking Warrior.
Sting was always big with me. Yeah. And of course, when it all went to WWF, WWE, I don't think there was anybody better than the Undertaker. I still remember I got the pay-per-view where Undertaker and what was the guy's name? Have a Nice Day. What was his name?
Oh, Mick Foley.
That cage match.
Sorry, dude. Something, dude.
So it was nice. It
went to Mick.
It had like half the mask on it, and he did all the extreme stuff. Huh?
Fuck, it wasn't Cactus Jack. He had a character in between.
But that cage match between the Undertaker and him, where he slammed him through the cage, was one of the best matches. Threw him off the cage onto the announcer's desk, put him back on top of the cage, body slammed him through the cage then they threw the tacks everywhere. Yeah, that was one of the greatest matches I ever saw.
Just shout out to Mick Foley because that was one of his characters. It wasn't Cactus Jack. It wasn't Mr. Happy.
Was it Mr. Happy?
Mr. Happy?
Dude, why am I blanking on
May have been. Fuck.
Because he was one of the most out-of-shape guys on the show. And he could move with the best of them.
Yep. Dude, when me and Mooch were talking earlier, dude, he was talking about, and I was like, he's got kids? Because you look at a guy like that, and I'm like, I don't know. Then I see his wife, and I'm like, well, okay. You see him out of character, and I'm like, okay. Like,
yeah.
Not dude. I mean, fuck, grow my hair out and fucking knock a couple of my teeth out, and I'm the same shit, right?
Well, yeah.
One of his daughters, I was like, what the fuck?
They put a close-up on his face, and his tooth came out, and it was stuck in his nose.
Yeah. Dude, his daughter's works for WWE now doing announcing or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
And of course,
let me go find her.
No better showman than Ric Flair.
Oh,
no better showman than Ric Flair in the ring.
Right. So, growing up, it was always Ric Flair. I got the Hulk Hogan weights. I got the Hulk Hogan gym locker at home. And it was always, Hulk Hogan. And then I grew older, I had my D-Generation X phase, but my parents ran a tight household, so I was like the boss man running around everywhere. But I was, in my heart, I was always DX. And, I had a little DX phase. But then, the older I got, and I guess I evolved as a human, it was just, you look at Ric Flair and you're just like, I've spilled more liquor from one side of the state to the other. And you got The real Dylan. Jet flying. Kiss stealing. Son of a gun.
Diamond ring wearing.
Yep. And
Think about, did you see that documentary they did on him?
Oh my God.
Think about his career and how many.
Dude, he was 60. He was 60 10 years ago and was almost shredded.
He was doing what, 4 or 5 shows a night? Every weekend, week out.
Yes. You know what? We gotta occupy some time while I just find like a good Ric Flair speech.
It was it. My favorite. You were talking about memes. My favorite meme is Ric Flair. He still has like 48 more championships than Tom Brady.
Dude, he's probably one of the realest promoters there was back in the day for anything that was sports. Just, I mean, listen to this. There's gonna be obviously we're on YouTube, so there's got to be a fucking commercial. We just can't straight up here.
Can't just go, right.
Profiling. Like, just, this has got to be from 1987, maybe 88. Just, I mean, what everybody's trying to do right now with the fucking podcast. WW24, WWE On Demand. What the fuck? Oh.
I mean, every time somebody does a chest slap, you still get the crowd going, woo!
And that was it, man. Like, it's just ease. The guy could sell.
Oh, dude.
Put that camera on that sign one time. Put it up one time.
He's telling the camera guys.
And I want the whole world to know I got my Learjet sitting right out there at Pink City Cab.
So to interject, nobody knew what a Learjet was.
No.
But he had that jet. Now rappers now fly it nowadays and they talk about it.
Right.
30 years later.
Right. Nobody knew what it was back then.
Just, dude, he's a fucking, I mean, I don't want to get bit on YouTube for a Rick, but I mean, dude, shout out Ric Flair. Let's hear some of this.
Just about 20 minutes. I'm going to ease down the steps. Ted Turner by my side. Get my limousine. Ride on 85. Get my Learjet. Woo! And take off to New Orleans. You got it, New Orleans. If you're watching right now, I'm 42,000 feet. Easing on in. Because in several hours, I'm going to walk that out. Look at his old little nature boy can look. Oh, so fast.
I mean, for nobody, look at that motherfucker right now.
The hair was glorious. That is the most glorious hair in wrestling.
And I mean, he refined it over the years. A little bit shorter, but a little bit more dialed in.
Now, the Gen X, you had Triple X. You had Kevin, what was the big guy? Kevin
Nash?
Kevin Nash. That's another guy I like, Kevin Nash.
That's NWO. This is WCW shit we're talking about right now.
Yeah. Who had the long black hair, slick back hair?
Razor Ramon.
Another one.
Dude, I've never talked about this side of what I know about wrestling. I was the kid in grade fucking 7 with the DX shirt on. That said on the front and it had the X on it, spray painted on. And it's like, if you don't like it, and on the back it said, suck it.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, you got to turn that inside out if I buy this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll only wear it for gym class. She's like, all right, it's good. All right, it's fine. But just, dude, that is acting. That was showmanship.
And then you had obviously Stone Cold. He was the bad guy that everybody loved.
So I watched an interview about the guy who threw his beer. He was the guy that rang the bell when the match was over. Would literally just toss some beer, and he's like, this fucking guy pitched one fucking way more than I should fucking jump. And he's like, dude, I mean, as a fucking, let's say, CH Bigfoot, give me your age range. Would you say 55 to 45?
Yeah. I'm 53.
So 53. We actually got 50. We're going 53 to. I'm 36. Let's go 53 to fucking 32.
There
If
we
you're
go.
telling me you didn't fucking watch that shit,
You're
whatever
lying.
fucking country you're in, get the fuck out of here. That's our fucking disclaimer. If you didn't see fucking Stone Cold throw you a fucking, or Stone Cold's guy throw you a fucking beer, get the fuck out of here. If you didn't see the beer trucks with fucking fake beer coming out of them when Stone Cold was out there stunning Vince McMahon, get the fuck out of here. Just don't even waste our fucking time.
Right?
Go cry on Joe Rogan. Get the fuck out of here. That's just.
It's so homogenous to me. I don't watch it that much anymore because it seems like it's just become so homogenized.
It's been way too glorified and just it's dude. You can watch the same shit on TikTok now.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, I think probably The Rock, maybe John Cena.
Yeah,
the last great. I mean, the guys that knew how to sell it, knew how to act it, and then of course sell it in the ring, whether they were going to lose or whether they're going to win.
Those guys weren't there for the money.
Right.
Those guys were there for the act of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that way it seems. I mean, dude, The Undertaker, I think, retired maybe a year ago now. Finally. Yeah. Dude, I think The Undertaker was like 62.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he had his wife's name tattooed on his neck, and that's what they said was his dead wife through the show for all these years. And it's like, no, that's his. I saw it on Hot Ones, and the guy asked him, he's like, no, it's my wife's name. No, we're still together. We've been together for so many years now. And I'm like, fuck. How? It's, dude, the dying question is, we have you. We have Brian McGee right now. We have CH Bigfoot right now. And you got your dogs. We got your dogs. You're running to that fucking ring with. No, you're running the ring with these bad boys. Who in the cigar industry are you taking down, and what's your finisher?
Well, I'm going to go old school because the first finishing move I witnessed was the Von Erich Iron Claw. So I'm not athletic enough anymore to do any of these finishing moves that they do today. But,
hey,
obviously
it's a finishing move. They're all the same. It's a finishing
A couple years ago, we had the big steak cook-off in the train car in Big Springs, Texas, where I defeated John Carney. So I would give John Carney the Iron Claw and take him down, submit him right there.
Oh, John Carney goes down. All right. You're going Iron Claw.
Or, actually, the only other thing, if I couldn't do the Von Erichs, I still think Goldberg's spear is one of the most violent finishing moves. So I would spear him and then Iron Claw him.
Did you see Goldberg when he did a charity golf thing on the golf course? And the guy came up and fake hit him, and then he threw him just slightly over the rocks into the water.
Oh, no, I did not.
I mean, and it was like a fucking planned thing. But when Goldberg threw him, I think they had a different direction in mind. Dude, his head cleared the rocks by like maybe.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I mean, Goldberg gave him a good fucking toss. Like, it was probably like a 15-foot toss, but it's like, guys, that wasn't the area. You overkilled this guy. All right. I gotta reciprocate the question. Who would I fight in the cigar industry?
Who would you take down and how would you finish them?
You know what? I'm not
going. Let me take it one step further.
All right. Hit it.
What intro would you use? Whose intro would you use? Who would you take down and how would you finish them?
Gold Dust for the intro.
Oh, that's old school right there. Nice.
Not going with his finisher though. As much as I would kick a bunch of dudes in the nuts, as much as I would put them up on the turnbuckle there. I'm going with Gold Dust intro.
Okay.
Finisher. Dudley Boy's finisher through the table.
Nice.
That's very late.
From the ladder? Top of the ladder?
Top of the ladder through the table. Basically, just like, what do they call it? Like head through the shoulder, drop them through. And who would I do that to? Oh, fuck. Honestly, a good part of me wants to say John Carney because every time that motherfucker...
He has that effect on everybody.
I'm gonna give you like a split answer.
Okay.
John Carney, because every time he fucking comes to Buffalo, to the same lounge as I do, that when I talk to the owners, they're like, "I'll let you know when Carney comes through," and then they don't know because he just comes through, and I'm like, "Dude, why didn't you
Right.
text me? I could be over there in fucking 5 minutes." Like I'll be like, "Oh, I'll meet you at this lounge." I'd be like, "I'll let you know next time," and then he just comes through and doesn't say anything, and I'm like, "Bro, like what? Like, is it me?" He's like, "No. I just I just had to hit up a couple lounges," and I'm like, "Dude, I'll just hang out with you and just drive with you in my own vehicle." Because you smoked a cigar at each place and then you get food in between. I'll come hang out with you unless you don't like. Maybe it's me. My second person is Skip Martin, just because. I mean, number one, do I think he's getting up on the ladder? No,
No.
no. But I
Of course,
mean,
Skip Martin will tell you everything you're doing wrong as you're finishing him too.
that's it. He's like, I mean, you got me climbing the ladder like this. Then your posture is completely incorrect, and the dynamics of this is fucking completely wrong. And I'm just like, get the fuck to the top of the ladder and jump onto my shoulder as I go down.
There you go.
And let me tell you to suck it a bunch of times with my theme music
There you go.
and gold dust. I'm just throwing gold all over your face. You can't see nothing now. You like gold being thrown at you. Just get up there and fuck shut up and do it. That's it.
Perfect.
I'm about to take another piss. I've been
All right.
drinking. I'm still gonna drink. Your boy got a piss like a fucking racehorse. Look at the fucking my. I'm very aerodynamic right now. My piss is fucking aerodynamic as fuck. Into
That's a
me,
good thing.
right out of me. Literally, I drink like this, and it's just like out. Um, when you joined the cigar industry, what were your feelings to where you're at now with the cigar industry? What are your feelings to where you think it's going? What are your feelings with it? Right? What's your
Well,
take on all that? I can
so
hear you too. Don't think I'm not listening. I'm listening. I'm just out here.
gotcha. So when I first joined the cigar industry, it was on the retail side back in the mid to late 90s. And working retail up until I got my first rep job with CAO in 2005. In that time, your typical cigar smoker smoked one cigar, and when they came in the store, you knew what they were going to buy. And you could say, "Hey, man, if you like this cigar, you should try this." And they're like, "Nope, I've smoked this. This is what I smoke. I'm only buying this." It has changed so much, but say, "Hey, I think there's more information available to smokers. They know what factories, what tobacco, what country. They know who's rolling it. They know who's producing it. So now guys have more of a rotation. They come into a cigar shop, they buy two of this brand, two of this brand, two of this brand, two of this brand. And you're like, if you like these cigars, you should try these cigars. And they're like, yeah, let me try those. So they're more susceptible to try new stuff. And I think one of the downfalls, and we're definitely guilty of this, because if you go in a cigar shop and if you just sit there at the front and listen, as people come in the cigar shop, the first question out of their mouth is, what's new? What's new? What's new? What's new? So you have some brands that are still really good, but they get forgotten because they're only wanting to try the new stuff. And they're still doing the rotation thing. They're still buying their favorites, but they want to try new. Doesn't matter who made it. So they're more open to try new stuff, new blends, new brands. Typically before people wouldn't try. It was harder to get a new brand up and going because people weren't already smoking it. They weren't going to try it. Now you can start a brand and you can definitely, it's easier to get your cigars in their hands, but they better like it or they're not going to buy it again because there's so many. You walk in a humidor, there's so many good cigars on the shelf. It's hard to buy a bad cigar right now. It might not hit your palate,
1,000,000%.
but
If you have $10, you fucked up if you bought a bad cigar.
exactly right. There's back. So when I first got into retail, the first boom, Cigar Aficionado had just hit, and everybody was smoking cigars just to smoke cigars. So to get cigars was insane. So you had all these Don Nobodies making cigars, and they were making bad cigars. And then probably around 2003 to 2005, You had CAO hit, you had LaFleur hit, you had CLE back then, Camacho.
One
Those
second.
guys, and they were making great cigars.
Fun
And
fact.
that's when I think when it changed, the boutique started taking over.
I have a
Guys wanted
CAO
to try the
tattoo.
new stuff.
I do have a CAO tattoo.
Do ya?
I got it 10 years ago.
There's a lot of people with cigar tattoos out there.
Oh, wow, whoa, you didn't say CAO tattoos. Fuck, fuck. I used fucking and I got a Manscaped shirt on apparently. Yeah, yo, this CAO Italia.
Oh, that was one of my favorites.
Hey,
I was an Italian guy, not a Brazilian.
I did not mean to interrupt, but I was just like, this guy's, you're fucking tooting John's horn a little bit. I'm just saying. I mean, I've been a fucking old school daddy. You know what I mean? I've been on that fucking train since like, not the caboose, but not the engine. But I mean, I've been there like fucking third class passenger.
Yeah.
I've been
I
there.
remember doing I was doing an event in Houston at Serious Cigars. It was a multi-vendor event, so Drew Estate was there. And I think Jonathan and Willie Herrera were there. And this guy walked in, pulled his pants up, and he just got this probably 6 inches tall by like 5 inches wide. He got the Drew Estate logo tattooed on his calf. And they were so impressed by that, they just gave him a box of cigars.
Are you telling me I gotta reclaim this shit right now, dude? So I got this because I am Italian. I'm Italian Canadian. But like, should I try to dig in on this and get something from CAO?
I mean, they're no longer owned by the Osgener family. If you can get General to give you cigars for it, they might.
Whatever. I'll get a general tattoo on my ankle and then try to come at them.
Hey, it wouldn't hurt to try.
I mean, I think I would get general across my knuckles. You know what I mean? General. That's not a bad dude. There's worse knuckle tattoos out there than that.
Yeah. Yep.
Would something from I honestly don't know if this was ever asked or whatever. How crowned heads and why crowned heads?
As far as me working for them,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's so. When I was with CAO, Mike Conder, who was one of the owners of Crown Heads, John Huber, also the other owner. John was the marketing director at CAO. Mike Conder was a business consultant for the Osgener family at CAO.
Okay.
So I was at CAO 2005 to 2010 when they sold. So when they sold to General, John and Mike decided that instead of going to work for General Cigars, they stayed in Nashville to start their own brand, which became Crown Heads. But they were just getting started. At the end of my time with CAO, we had picked up Tarano's distribution. So when I left CAO, I called Charlie Tarano and said, hey, man, if you need a rep in Texas, I'm your guy. So 2010 to 2014, I worked for Tarano. Well, in 2014, Charlie sold Tarano to General. So the first part, and during that time, I stayed in touch with John. I stayed in touch with Mike. Adam Shepard, who was our CFO at CAO, was the CFO at Crown Heads. So it was, and their offices were at the old CAO building in Nashville.
Oh, conflict of interest.
So when Charlie sold, nobody was being retained. Charlie called me one morning, said, hey, look, I've sold the company. You're out of a job. Here's your severance package. The first phone call I made was to John Huber.
Yeah.
And I said, look, I know you guys don't have a rep in Texas, but if you're looking, my phone started ringing. As soon as the news hit that, Tarano had sold, a lot of companies reached out to me and wanted to know if I wanted a job. But because I had relationships with John and Mike and Adam at CAO, they were my first phone call. And he was like, man, how soon can you fly to Nashville? I said, man, I'll book a flight right now. I'll be there. It was a Tuesday. I'll be there Thursday.
Buddy, I'm on my fucking music trip just fucking playing there for y'all to get there. I'm fucking there doing karaoke.
That Thursday morning, we sat in John's office, smoked cigars, and just shot the shit. Nothing serious. We went to lunch, came back, and they pretty much asked me what I was looking for, what I wanted to do, what kind of territory. And they said, you know what, we can do that. Let's do it. And I said, what, you want me to fill out a paper? He goes, we'll worry about that stuff later. We'll just, when do you want to start?
Yeah.
I'll start when I get home. So look, CAO, if they never sold, I'd still be with them because they were a great company. They treated us.
I got a
amazing
3-part
working with them.
question. You got to
Let me
remind.
finish real quick.
Sorry to interrupt.
Tarano,
Yeah.
great family, great company to work for, and Crown Heads. Again, they treat us like we're cream of the crop. I've been very blessed because I've heard the horror stories from other reps. I've
Nah,
worked
dude,
with
you're a
3
worker,
great
though.
companies. I've been
Dude,
very
you're out
lucky.
there. You're out there and you're everywhere. Anybody I
Yeah.
talk to knows they're like, oh, fucking Brian. Yeah. No, dude, you work for it though, as much as you fucking think it's a good company. I mean, it's not a good company, but dude, you work for your worth, because there is a lot of horror stories out there you hear from people.
There are
100%. So I don't want to interrupt you.
No, go ahead. 3-part question.
So number one, the most crowned head cigar you think is inspired from CAO?
I'm going to say there's not one.
Really?
Because it was John. So what John wanted to do was completely separate his identity from CAO because he was the marketing guy. He was the Twitter guy for CAO. He did everything, all the promotions. People didn't think of the Osner family. They thought of John Huber.
100%.
So he wanted to completely sever people thinking CAO John Huber, and he wanted to have a clean start. That's why if you follow John on Instagram or Twitter,
I don't have social media, but everybody following this guy.
When he posts pictures, it's either of just cigars, or if he's smoking a cigar, he always holds it like this so you don't see his face, because he doesn't want a face associated with the brand Crown. He wants Crown Heads to be its own identity, so he never promotes himself.
Yeah.
And so he wanted a clean start, a clean separation, and so to answer your question, I don't think there is one.
Okay. Who do you think John would wrestle in the WWF, and would he win?
So
this is your opinion, nothing to do with John, but like, who do you think John would be?
It would be either Pete Johnson or Matt Booth.
Oh,
and I think he would lose.
Fucking right.
He would lose to both of them.
What? Dude, no.
He wouldn't want to beat him. He wouldn't want to beat him.
But it's not about beating them, but it's just about beating them. You don't, dude. This is the end. He's got to go out like that. What's his finisher? It's just like
he's going to be the jobber.
No,
he's going to be the jobber and take the loss.
It could be a figure 4 leg lock where at the end of the day he's like, it was reversible. Anybody could have went out. You know what I mean?
Get him in the figure 4 and they grab the rope and he'd have to let it go.
Like, I mean, dude, for fuck's sakes, I got a CAO Italia tattoo. Number 1, I'm Italian. Number 2, I started smoking cigars legally around that time. A couple years later, and I was just like, dude, that's sick. That there's, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm obviously not fucking Italian, but I was just like, oh, that's cool. Like,
yeah.
And I thought, dude, the Brasilia, that was one of the craziest cigars at that time.
So you want a funny story?
100%.
All right. So back in my CAO days, when we'd have our sales meeting was usually 4 days long. We'd fly in, they would take us out and do something,
To where?
We'd go to Nashville, we'd hang out for a day just bullshitting, doing nothing.
Not
and
a bad
3 days,
Not
3 days of sales meetings at the CEO headquarters. Well, the third day of the meeting is the day that you always look forward to, because that was new product, new blend tasting. That's when you got to smoke all the new stuff, and you as a cigar geek, you geek out for that kind of stuff.
Oh,
right?
The concert too? That was a fucking great.
Yeah.
That was
that was after
my first ever cigar shop in the United States. Was for that cigar.
Well, that was after they sold. That was under General. That was not under the Osner family.
I'm sorry for selling out, John.
That's right.
And Brian.
But so I think it was 2007 we did Sopranos, right?
Oh, I still have a full little Cadillac mini trunk of them.
There you go. So we released Sopranos. Fast forward the following year, January, we're having our sales meeting. Third day, we're going over new products, what we're going to release that year. And this is back when Tim Osgener was single. And guess who his neighbor in Nashville was whenever he was in town?
Jenna Jameson.
Kid Rock.
Fuck. He still lives in Nashville, though.
They would play Xbox, get drunk. So we're going through this presentation, and this box shows up on the screen. It's a black box with a big eagle with tassels hanging off the box. And we were going to do a Kid Rock cigar.
100%. Dude, I wish I bought a bumper ditty. My name is Kid Rock.
But it never happened. We never made it to the finish line with that. But we were sitting there like, oh my God, are we going to do events with Kid Rock? Are you kidding me?
The crazy thing is there's worse celebrities out there with cigars and whiskey and drinks. How Kid Rock doesn't have one? Because the guy's, dude, he golfs. He's always got a fucking chalk in his mouth. Always just smoking. He's just always drinking.
Yep.
What's right is wrong, you know? At the end of the day, don't want to get political, but I mean, fuck. Should that guy have a fucking cigar done after him? 100%. You got to talk to John. I think what needs to be right needs to be right here.
Right.
Should Kid Rock have a cigar? Yeah, 100%. Should he have maybe a whiskey or a gin? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think the cigar, your average cigar smoker. Sometimes I will wish I could have a camera in our sales meetings to see some of the stuff that we come up with that never makes it to.
Imagine bringing me into these cigar sales meetings,
dude. You would lose your mind.
And I'm like, no, yep. Run with that, but put a DX on it. Put a Ric Flair's face. Put that on it. Fucking try it. Just let me know.
Now I will say this also with CAO, with Tarano and Crown Heads, all of them took input from us. So if we came up with an idea that they thought would work, they would make the cigars. Okay. So the CAO Gold Vintage was my idea that I came up with, and they were like, you know what, we need to do this. We need to make it happen. So that's another thing that I liked about working for these companies, that if you had an idea and they thought it would work, man, they put pedal to the metal and make it happen.
Oh, you got the feet on the street moving it, right?
Yep.
And I mean, dude, I was literally the biggest CAO fan back in the day. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. And then I want to say my first love after that was Drew Estate.
Yep.
And then it went to either Tatuaje or Crown Heads. Definitely Crown Heads hats, and then that followed with cigars, right?
Hey, we're just a hat company that just happens to make cigars.
I legit found out probably 5 years ago. Like, oh, John, fucking, this. I was like, damn, no way. And the crazy shit is you too. Not like the band, but like you. It's like, oh shit. Which is like that makes it even fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you grow your own, right? What's a CAO you would bring back right now?
Well, like I said earlier, I was always a fan of the Italia. I would always smoke the Italia over the Brasilia for me. And that 10th anniversary box pressed Figurado we did for the Maduro. That was now actually the one I would bring back. The one I'd bring back was the original Maduro that used a Costa Rican Maduro wrapper and not broadleaf when it was still being made at the Bahia factories. I think that was the best cigar CAO ever made. It was the unvarnished box, red band, but it was Costa Rican Maduro, not broadleaf. I think when they moved the production to Perdomo, they went from the Costa Rican to Perdomo or to the broadleaf, and that's when the box went from unvarnished to red. But those originals, if you ever see anybody with those, I still to this day, it's a top 5 cigar for me.
So, fun fact about CAO. I traveled when I could with my wife and my girlfriend at the time, which is my wife now. My parents would always travel on their vacation, and they knew I loved CAO. So probably, the Hurricane. It's got a band on it, and then like a fucking looks like a ninja star, but it's like a hurricane.
That might have been that. That was after the family owned it. That was after I was gone. That was when it was under General.
My parents ended up getting me probably 4 of these fucking CAO cigars because of where they traveled to. And they were just like, oh, he doesn't have this. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have this. I stopped collecting these cigars, and still to date, I have them all from the original pilot. I have,
Nice.
and
I would say the cutoff. So, Osgood family owning CAO. When they sold in 2010, the last cigar that was produced under the Osgood family was the why am I blanking on it? The law came after the Vision. It was like a $5.50 cigar.
You know how good the Vision box was though, that lit up?
Oh, dude.
That's like how fucking, and it was like almost like the Soprano trunk.
Right.
But the shit lit up.
And had a hygrometer built into it.
Yep. Yeah.
And then you lift the tray out and you put your Huma pack underneath. Yeah, well, they were ahead of their time when they came out with that box.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's looking back on the cigar history is like looking back on like the wrestling history. Like, wow, that was so long ago, but it wasn't. It really is fucking crazy.
I tell you what, let me look up.
Yeah, fuck.
Because when I first started smoking cigars was when Bahia was on top of the world, and the Bahia Vintage 89 I thought was one of the best cigars ever made. That and the Vintage 93 Maduro.
Okay. Yeah.
La Traviata. All right, so
that was the staple in the world sampler.
Yes. La Traviata was the last cigar produced before, and what was it? Osa was the first cigar made under General.
Was Osa the first?
I was the first line made under General's umbrella.
Really? Oh, it went Osa, Italian,
then the concert. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, La Traviata was the last production under the families. The La Traviata Maduro. That was the last one before they sold.
Dude, I remember fucking chiefing on those motherfuckers. In this garage.
Couldn't make
in this garage.
And they were $5.50.
Yeah.
And they were amazing.
Mm-hmm. God damn. I remember that world sampler.
The Brasilia, the Italia, the America.
Was it the La Traviata?
La Traviata.
I still got probably one of those empty boxes up here on the walls. I fucking guarantee it, man.
It's got some AIDS on it.
God, and I still have all those fucking cigars in my humidor, which is the crazy shit. Dude, I got the MX2 ashtray. I got the MX2 lighter out here. God damn.
I tell you, that family, they were so creative on what they did and how they were. Tim was very big on presentation and how things looked, and
they
really thought about how it sat on the shelf and how it presented itself. And I think CAO was definitely ahead of its time when they put their packaging together. I mean, you walk in the humidor brown, but then CAO just popped on the shelf because it was all different colors.
Dude, I'm looking back on it now, and I remember. So I still have a concert pick out here too. There was a concert pick somewhere out here tucked into a box on the wall. Yeah, we're only going back 10, 15 years now, right?
Right.
Dude, it feels like I'm going back 20, 30. And I'm 36. Fuck me, man.
Think about how much the industry has changed in the past 5 years. When I started as a rep in 2005 and retail in 95, 96, I mean, the changes that have happened have been just it's not the same industry.
It's in the same. It's not the same industry. It's worse than the economy because of how much it's inflated. But I mean, everybody's paying inflation costs. I mean, back in the day, to get, let's say, a $7 cigar, that was easy. Now you can get a $7 cigar, but your choice is so much fucking
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
narrowed down, right? And I mean, you can't fault that on anybody other than the government because of what's oh, you're a small. The back then there was really no small company,
Right. Yeah. I
and
mean, look, when you
now
look
I
at
mean,
retail,
if you could have $1 million and you're a small company.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Look,
could have
Crown
five
Heads.
million dollars. You're a
There's
small
eight of
company.
us. There's 8 of us in the entire company. So I mean, technically, we're still very, very small.
And that's that's uh, my hard thing. The hard time I have with people that are like, oh well, their cigars this, or it's this, or it's like, but look at the craft beer you're drinking. Look at your boutiquing that you're doing. Not to call you guys boutique, but you guys are a craft. It's a
Right.
craft that you're doing. A boutique is something that's only done once, a couple times, but then it's done differently. You guys are a craft
Right.
each time, and that's I truly hate the words between boutique and craft. Two very different fucking things.
Yeah.
Very
That
different
definitely will
fucking things.
start an argument online.
Oh fuck! Come at me, bro. Come at me. I already
Come at me.
flexed. But yeah, it's just we got to wrap it up. We can still talk after if you want, but
All right.
you know, what's the best thing about the cigar market you've seen in the past 5 years, and what's the worst thing you've seen?
I think the best thing is that I've always said that the cigar industry is only so big, and we need more people smoking cigars. I don't care if you're smoking flavors, I don't care if you're smoking premium, super premium, it doesn't matter. We need more people in the cigar industry, and that's happened over the past 2 or 3 years. More people. It's the fight to try to stop people from smoking has kind of slowed down a little bit, and more people are smoking cigars and enjoying cigars. So I definitely think that's a positive. Um, and I think the worst thing, again, like I said earlier, was we're kind of in this trend of where every year at the show, and again, we are guilty of this. You got to come out with so many new things, and you've got some companies that come out with 6, 7 new cigars every year, and a lot of cigars get lost on the shelf. There's a lot, and like I
Yeah,
said, you walk into a humidor, if you like you said earlier, if you buy a $10 cigar and you buy a bad one, that's just almost non-existent. It's hard to buy a bad cigar right now. So,
that
and there's so much new stuff that retailers have a hard time trying to make everything fit in their. They've only got so much space.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, the crazy thing is with like a retailer. Okay, you're selling pop. Okay, well, Pepsi, this is their section. Coca-Cola, this is their section. But in reality, Crown Heads, this is your section. This is that. There's a lot more competitive sections.
I compare it to back in 90. God, let's say like 97, 98. If I walked into a liquor store, you walk down an aisle, half the aisle would be vodka, half the aisle would be tequila, half the aisle would be bourbon and rum. Now you've
Yeah,
got 4 aisles of vodka alone. Then you
yeah,
have 4 aisles of tequila. Then you have 4 aisles of bourbon. So I think, unfortunately, I think the cigar industry's moved that way as well. You're almost just overloaded with choices.
yeah, yeah. I mean, dude, I could not agree with that more. I mean, do we have a lot of selection? Yeah. Is there still a lot of people set in these crazy ways of like the grouping and like, oh, should I smoke this because I belong to? I think so. In my opinion, where the cigar industry is headed, the past 10 years, they've created these cliques. There's a lot of good clicks. There's a lot of bad clicks. I mean, the end of the day, in all honesty, there's no good clicks
Right.
because they've segregated a lot of really good shit that's out there, and they've segregated a lot of these just, dude, just buy it to smoke it because so number one, there's so many people out there that are like, I'd rather have 3 of these cigars and smoke 3 of these cigars 3 times a year than people that could just buy a cigar to smoke whenever they wanted to smoke and it still be affordable and very presentationable
Right.
and have a good cigar to smoke whenever they want to smoke a cigar. There's people that I think are out there that pass up smoking a cigar because they're like, oh, I got this one at home I paid $30 for. And they think it's good. If the opportunity ever presents you to smoke a cigar, you fucking smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Number one, you don't ever turn down a cigar. Number two, you don't ever turn down a drink when somebody offers you a drink. You don't ever turn down to shake somebody's fucking hand.
Right. Right.
If the same guy putting his hand out there, hey, come on in and have a cigar, you're gonna say, oh no, oh fist bump you. No, dude, you're a fucking idiot.
Right. Yeah, it's and I think there's still a lot of the stigma out there that somebody new to the cigar industry walks into a cigar shop and they see a $7 cigar that's really good, but they see a $15 or $25 cigar. Well, man, I gotta buy that one because that's got to be better. And there's still a lot of that out there. There's still a lot of, there's some cigars that are $7, $8 I'd rather smoke than some of these $40, $50 cigars.
1,000,000%. So anytime I'm in a cigar lounge, right? Hasn't been often over the past 2 years, but when I'm there, yeah, thanks COVID. Dude, when I'm there, I'm myself. I'm fucking loud. I'm obnoxious, but I'm adaptive to the fucking scene I'm in. I can adapt. Oh, what are you smoking? Oh, well, this is what I'm smoking. Really? They have it here? Yeah, yeah. Let me show you. I'm gonna give you a $4 cigar. You're gonna buy it. I'm gonna give you an $8 cigar. I'm gonna give you a $12 cigar. I'm gonna give you a couple in between, $6 to $8. I'm gonna give you these cigars. And the guy's like, "This is what you smoked today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, 100%. Dude, they're good." Dude, next time I see that guy at the lounge, he's like, "Where'd you find those cigars? Where'd you find those cigars?" And dude, this has been a multiple fucking occurrence thing where it's happened. I've turned these guys in there, and dude, the owner's been like, "Oh, this guy, all he wanted to smoke was these $5 cigars. This one brand, that was it." They ain't shitting on that brand, but I mean, somebody buys a cigar, everybody wins essentially because people are buying cigars.
Right.
But it's focused what you're putting your money on. You can smoke $5 cigars, or you can smoke 4 really good cigars, and it's $3 more. What's the risk? Number one, that cigar is burning longer. Number two, that cigar's taste way better. And at the end of the day, what's the fucking value?
Yeah, look, if you smoke it, you like it, enjoy it.
These guys will use that much fluid trying to get their fucking lighter going.
Right.
And trying to relight it again. You just, let's have a cigar socially. Somebody hands me a cigar, I don't give a fuck. I'll smoke it.
Right.
You can't get these other people to fucking enjoy this cigar? Well, like, you're crazy. How are you going to hand a cigar to somebody that you're like, oh, fuck, I just gave them, I don't want to smoke it?
Look, to me, as a cigar smoker, before I'm a rep, or I'm a cigar smoker, and I want to smoke everything. I want to try it, and do I like it? Do I not? Why? And the best part of my job is when I'm on the road and I run into other reps. It's like, here, take a couple of mine. Let me steal a couple from you. And because I want to
dude, that's it.
Yeah.
And dude, I mean, I've been on the road with Oliver from United, dude. I've had people. Damn, you know what? Yeah, dude. You're smoking a cigar. It ain't that. If you're, whether the cigar's bad, your time ain't bad. Number two, the cigar may be bad. It may be a funky, whatever. Battle it out. My thing is, if I light a cigar, I'm smoking that until I gotta fucking take the band off.
Right.
How many times I gotta fucking light it? Because, dude, what am I? I'm sitting out here. What am I doing? I'm gonna smoke a cigar. So what? I gotta light it fucking 5-6 times. Whatever.
That's why you have a lighter.
I'm literally sitting out here just to smoke a cigar. And I get it. Well, I just want to smoke a cigar to relax. I don't want a finicky cigar. You still have the same intentions of coming out here. You can still buy that from your said company and have the same problems. But then next time you smoke, you'll still smoke from the same company. You're like, oh, yeah, back to normal. And I'm not a big fan of these fucking people that want to chirp these companies. Dude, these people buy a car. They ain't calling out fucking Chrysler or Dodge on this shit. I bought a lemon from you. I did change my tires after fucking 60,000 miles. Dude, no shit. Dude, it's a handmade fucking thing. It's gonna, and it just drives me. And everybody wants to chirp. somebody to get something out of it. Well, I'm not trying to get something out of it. No, but you are, because that's what happens. People know that's literally what happens. If I open a Budweiser and it explodes in my face and I take a picture of it, Budweiser's going to send me stuff. You go to the grocery store and you buy a can of butter or a fucking or a fucking tinfoil thing of butter, and it bursts in flames in front of you, and you take a picture of it, they're going to send you free stuff.
Right.
Everybody's so quick to complain about this stuff, but they have no problem accepting all this free stuff from them. Well, aren't you worried that's what's going to happen with this? You're that worried about this, but you want free stuff from them. Well, the probability's still there, no?
Yeah, I think probably one of the worst things, and it's a minority thing as far as how many of them there are. There are the guys out there that just, man, all they're looking for is free stuff, and their whole goal in life is to get something out of you. They could care less about. That's what the big smoke is. I call it the big mooch, because they're just they don't care what brand you're with. They just throw them in the bag. Throw them in the bag so I go get more.
I've done Cigar Fest before, so they showed me a thing at Cigar Fest where I was like, whatever, did it with my buddy, right? And I bought my wife a ticket. We're going around because they had free drinks. We're in. We get to go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is literally, other than Texas, my top fucking 2 places to fucking go, other than Alaska. All right, cool. Dude, we go there. We stumble upon a Cigars for Warriors thing where you trade your fucking cigars. It was like 2 cigars for a beer, and I was just like, scoop mine and my wife's cigars. I picked out what I maybe wanted out of it, and I was like, you cool if we just keep coming back with these glasses? They're like, you don't want more glasses? And I'm like, no, we got to carry this shit over the border. It's all good. Yeah. Like, fill me up with a beer every half hour. And I'm like, maybe my wife every fucking half hour too, and we're cool. Like, if this is what it's going towards, and I'm just like slamming down some money too. And I'm like, oh, thanks for the drink. They're like, you don't have to tip us. And I'm like, no, like, it's not about not tipping you. Just, you're a good cause.
Right.
There's no principle involved with a good cause. And I'm just like, here. They're like, really? That's like this. And I'm like, no, it's not like nothing. It's like, I could come here 10 times. I could come here 4 times. I'm like, that's just what it is.
Right.
You know, and the next person in front of me, give this guy a free job. No effect on my life, but let it be something to fucking something. Right? And it's just, that's the biggest problem in life is there's too many people like, have this guy on the show trying to get something for free. Dude, I'll buy it myself if I really want it. If I really want it, you talk about a cigar, man, there's enough places that I'll fucking ship to Canada because the border, if I really fucking want it, I really fucking need it, I'll get it, man.
Yep.
If you really fucking want it, well, you got to learn how to fucking get it. And that's it at the end of the day. Asking, talking to you for it, oh, let's plug this cigar. No, dude, just get it if you fucking want it, man.
Yeah.
You want that bad fucking, and there's not enough credibility. I think, and I honestly think there's a lot of cigar companies that have fucking gone weak to that.
Yeah, it's look, there's a lot of bloggers out there that do really well and they're legit, but I wish I could just print out some of these emails we get. Hey, I'm starting a website, and can you send me 5 boxes of everything you have so I can review them? I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
5 boxes?
Yeah. I started this show because I could do it on my own. Right. With sponsors or without. Obviously, I appreciate sponsors and all that fucking shit. Whether I have sponsors or whether I don't have sponsors, I started without sponsors. I'm here. Gained a sponsor, lost a sponsor, gained a sponsor, lost a sponsor. Dude, I'm still surviving. Right. I'll pay the fucking $21 a month to be able to do this.
Right.
And to be honest, whether people like it or they don't like it, I'm still going to fucking do it if I want to do it. That's why I'm doing it. Right. I've done a couple shows where I don't even smoke a cigar, and we just sample fucking liquor. We sample fucking craft beer. We sample whatever, and it's, dude. I do like smoking a cigar here and there. My best year, which you're gonna laugh at, I was a shift work guy, shit ton of overtime. I was 320 cigars in a year.
Wow.
Not a lot, though. What do you think you
Yeah.
smoke in a year?
Oh man, I probably a normal week maybe 3 to 5 a day, and then
Oh, fuck, so you're crushing.
if it's a day where I've got an event, it might be 8 to 10. My
This
record is
motherfucker's like this. This guy's doing the fucking Tony Hawk 1080.
I
Well, I'll
did
tell you what. I tell you
17
what I
and
smoke now.
what's that?
What I smoke now, dude. I'm lucky if I get fucking maybe 80 in a year.
Yeah.
That's not because I wanted to. That's just I'm. Dude, what
Now,
I'm
if I
doing.
were in the
I'm
industry, that
fucking
would be
doing it.
obviously I don't pay for cigars. I work in the industry. I'm smoking every time I walk in to talk to a customer.
You're
So
in
I'm
Texas. You're mandatory
yeah.
365.
So if I was out of the industry, it'd be a lot less than that.
You're mandatory 52 a year though.
Yeah.
Mandatory. But I mean, dude, I think the cigar consumership has to give their fucking head a shake. The same people, I mean, the consumers that are all this shit's going on right now. They don't, but it's like, look what you've created. You know what I mean? People have created these $100 cigars.
Right.
Why do you think people have created these $5 cigars from these companies? Right? The same company that's doing a $5 cigar has created the $8 cigar that's equivalent to the fucking $100 cigar. Right? And it's just, hey, it's
They're making $500 cigars and people are buying them. So if
where I'm
nobody
buying
bought
one
them,
right
you'd see a
now. I'm
change.
buying one right now. No, but it's the consumers drive the market, and that's what the consumers don't realize is what they
Right.
like. The more it's like, the higher it's going to be. It's like a
Right.
fucking vehicle. What do you drive right now? Don't tell us your license plate, Brian.
Dodge Ram 1500.
Fucking right. Blacked
Coupe.
out.
Huh?
Blacked out.
No, it's gray, silver.
Okay. I got the blacked out Jeep.
Nice.
I got the blacked out Wrangler, black on black, 2-door. I got no kids. I got it jacked up on 33s.
I drive 53 to 55,000 miles a year in a typical year, so I need the room. So I had to go big.
My 2013 is sitting on 160,000 miles right now.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I was a road warrior too, and that was literally
Yep.
just driving. I mean, so you know what? We got to wrap this up.
All right.
We'll kick it after the episode if you want. Totally up to you. It's consensual. I don't want to. I'm not forcing you to be here. Any last tips you would give to the cigar smokers / consumers?
Look, if you're new, man, just go into your shop, talk to your tobacconist, and just take the recommendations, or just go look and just try cigars, man. You're the one smoking them, so you're the one that's going to decide whether you like it or not. Don't worry about price. Don't worry about brand. Just look at take the advice of your tobacconist and say, hey, I'm looking for this, and let them make some recommendations. Try cigars. Get your friends into it. Get more people into this industry. We need more people. We need a bigger voice. We need more people smoking cigars for sure.
Oh yeah. All right. My advice for the consumer, all that shit. If you're looking at a cigar, just buy it. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Right.
There's a lot worse ways out there to waste $4 to $100 even.
Right.
Dude, bring me to a strip club. You want to waste $100? No
You-
problem. Bro.
Put
I'll
$100 in a slot machine. It'll be gone in 2 minutes.
That's it. What are your odds? You
Right.
can spend $100 on that cigar. You can smoke half of it and be done with it. You can smoke
Buy
a quarter
10
of it and be done with
cigars. Odds are you're going to have 10 great cigars.
and that's it. And it's fucking crazy. It's just, I don't want to say people's frugalness, but it's everybody wants to play, but nobody wants to pay. And just, hey, it's one of those things. You buy a bottle of booze, how long do you expect it to last you? You're spending the same money versus do a cigar. Hey, pay to play, and that's it. And at the end of the day, know your role, play within your league, and there's tons of fucking leagues out there. And you know what? You're fucking crazy not to want to play within that league. At the end of the day, know your role.
I tell you what. Let me say this.
I was just about to drop a rock quote. I was just
They
about to drop a rock quote.
I've been doing this now as a rep. I've been a rep for almost, this is my 17th year as a rep, as a cigar rep. And the thing that pisses reps off the most is if you're at an event or you're just in a store, you're talking to owners or you're talking to consumers, and they just walk up with their hand out and say, "What am I smoking? Give me a cigar."
Yeah.
That'll
Tell me a
shut a
bit
rep
about
down.
that.
That'll shut a rep down quickly. But if you walk up to a rep and say, "Dude, I dig your brand. I love this one. I love this one. This is made in this factory, right? I buy this cigar. I buy this cigar. I'm smoking one of yours right now." Watch a rep trip over themselves to give you stuff.
To show
If you want
interest.
to, if you want to get a rep to be friendly and give stuff out, show your support for their brand, and they will trip over themselves trying to give you stuff, give you a cigar, give you a hat, give you whatever. I've got
Dude.
guys, a great customer, Dion Foley in Houston. All he does is message me, "Man, I just bought this box, great cigar, I love it. Hey, I just bought these cigars. I got my buddies on it. They're smoking it." And he never asked me for a thing. When I run into him at a
Dion,
shop,
and
I
Big
run into him
B.
at shop like, "You need this hat, you need these cigars, you need to smoke these. Tell me what you think." Because I know he's spending money on my brand. He's supporting my brand, so I'm going to take care of him. The guy that walks up and goes, "Hey, you're a rep, give me a cigar." I'm just kidding. No thanks.
Yeah. Don't be a shitty fucking customer.
Don't be a dick.
Stop trying to get shit for free. Stop trying to pump their tires when you got a fucking bag full of their shit.
Right.
Don't try to pump tires with a fucking armful of fucking something you're waiting to fucking purchase. Just, dude, too many. My wife's about that shit too. And I fucking light her up all the time. She just goes, "Well, they had this on sale and I got it for this." And I was like, at the end of the day, were you buying it? Yeah. I don't know. Fuck. Like, what? We're not fucking splitting fucking $5 bills over here. Not to
Right.
fucking. We're not rich, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna pay $4 for it. You're gonna pay $5 for it. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we saved $4 this week. God damn. Oh, Brian, we're out of the hole now. You know? And she's like, "Yeah, but it's just the principle." And I mean, I do get the principle. I do get that shit, but
Yeah.
it's just, you're doing something you love to do. And I mean, if there's a difference with $1 and a cigar, like, I'll buy it for $8, but I'm not buying it for $7. Get the fuck out of here. That's where I would not succeed as a rep. When somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Hey, can I get a hat?" And I'm like, "Hey, can you suck me off?" Or they're like, "Hey, your cigar's $8. Can I get it for $7 right now?" And I'm like, "You cool with blowing me?"
Yeah, we're doing a buy three, get one. I don't want to buy three. We'll then buy what you want.
I only want to buy two. And I'm like, "You cool with sucking me off? And I'll get you the third one." Hey, probably why I don't work in the cigar game right now, or the car salesman. That's probably why I don't sell shit right now. And I mean, hey, if there's people out there that want to suck me off or whatever, hire me for your company. Hire me for your company. But that's like, at the end of the day, it's literally, that could be your response. You know what I mean? And it's the fact that when somebody has this fucking altitude and attitude to ask you something like this, it's like, that legit could be your response. And they're like, "Oh, okay, I'll just get two."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? No, I didn't want to suck them off, so I just got two. You know what I mean? They're like, his buddy's like, "Hey, where'd you get those two cigars from?" And he's like, "Oh, I got them from this shop, and this is from, Crown Heads and this like that." And he's like, "Why didn't you get three? There's three of us here." And he's like, "No, he told him to suck him off for the third one." But they're fine with it. They're fucking fine with it, which is the craziest shit. Dude, they are fine with it.
Yeah, it's easy. Just don't
Will
be a
I buy
dick.
these 10 things to save fucking $10, but will I pay $20 more for this one product? Yeah, I'm good. Was there a blowjob exchange? Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm fine with it because I just saved these fucking $10 on 10 things. And nobody, like, it goes to the bourbon game, the craft beer game, and all this shit. And it's just, Everybody wants it when somebody else has it, but nobody wants to actually fucking pay. Just everybody, if you fucking want it, find a way to get it with a blowjob, without a blowjob, whatever. Exchange, barter. Just at the end of the day, I mean, it's just for your mouth and for your soul. Just pay for it.
Right.
It's gonna be worth it. I mean, that's what I think. That's my fucking piece of advice right now, Brian.
I think we solve a lot of problems right there.
Pay for it with your wallet and not your mouth or your butthole.
There you go.
Girl or guy, whatever.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Rebar Show. 1 second. And you know what? We're here. We're doing it. JP Fingers. Brian motherfucking McGee. CH Bigfoot. Come let this guy put his fucking feet inside you. Inside a cigar lounge. Crown fucking heads. You're crazy if you don't fucking want it. We're out. Look at that. Minutes away. Oh.